welcome back to Fattie McFatville Friday. Yay.
The bigger the figure, the better I like her, the better I like her, the better I feed her, the better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the better the figure, the more I can love her. The bigger the figure, the better I like her, the better I like her, the better I feed her, the better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the better the figure, the more I can love her. The bigger the figure, the better I like her, the better I like her, the better I feed her, the better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the better the figure, the more I can love her. The bigger the figure, the better I like her, the better I like her, the better I feed her, the better I feed her, the bigger the figure, the better the figure, the more I can love her. The bigger the figure, the better I like her, the better I like her, the better I
Everybody, welcome back to my channel, to my weight loss journey. Yes. Oh, what a week. What a past 2 weeks of August. It is flying by. I mean, this whole journey has flew by already, but August, for some reason, it's because I've been extremely busy. It's just like push, push, push. A lot of things are changing in my life, schedules and different stuff, along with Rosie's schooling. She's a cheerleader now, practices, coming back from work, crunching my times. It can play havoc on a weight loss journey. It really can. And your mental state of mind. But I'm doing it. I'm not complaining. I love it. Love being a mom. Love being who I am and what I do, clearly. And along with that, some of you know, I'm selling paparazzi jewelry too. So I go live on Thursday nights and sometimes during lunch, selling that too on the side, like I don't have anything else to do. But it's fun and it's who I am. I just love to stay busy. And actually staying busy can help the weight loss journey, but as busy as I have been in crunching the times and everything that I need to do, last week I allowed it a little more than I have this week. I'm settling in my schedule. I just didn't plan ahead. So that's what I'm talking about, is in this journey, whether you're just starting it or you've been on it like I have for now 8 months, here we are in the 8th month, it's about planning ahead, knowing what your schedule is going to be, and planning those meals ahead and sticking to it. I did okay. I've stayed the same. Last week, stayed the exact same. Actually, I got on the scale Saturday morning, couldn't stand it, had to see, and it went up a pound. And I was like, no, we don't want to see that. We hate that. Hate it. I get obsessed. I've told y'all this before. So this is how I feel about going into the rest of this month. This is the decision that I have made going forward, so I don't become so obsessed with the numbers on the scale. Yes, it's about losing weight. We want to see those numbers come down. Isn't that right? I am now 1 pound away from 60 pounds gone. One measly old pound. And I know your weight fluctuates. It's done it through the whole journey. It'll do it the rest of my life. You know, you weigh in, you try to weigh in on the same day, once a week usually. Don't do it every day because your weight does do like this. And at night you are the heaviest. I do know that. So I always try to weigh in the morning when I do on Friday mornings. I did weigh in already this week. So that will not be on here because it is once again the same. Once again, that is okay. I'm okay as long as I'm not gaining. Been here before, got stuck. The plateaus do occur, and that is okay. That's what happens in a weight loss journey. You will get stuck, you will plateau, and that is okay. You get over it. Remember we called it the Humpty Bumpty Bump. I got over that and lost the 50 pounds. Great. And all of a sudden that 1 week it just flew off out of nowhere. So you never know when it's going to like come off all of a sudden. You just have to maintain and keep going in your weight loss journey. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it and try the best that you can each and every day. Persistence pays off. And that's what I have learned in this journey. Don't get distressed in the times where the numbers on the scale are not moving, because your body acclimates, your body gets used to the diet that you're on, that you're doing. So you have to just push a little stronger, push a little harder, change up a little things, watch the calorie intake that you're doing, watch the carbs that you're taking, whatever the diet that you're doing. You just have to focus a lot harder to push through those plateaus. And this is where I'm at yet again, but it's only been 2 weeks. I know some of you guys have been stuck on the same numbers for a long, long time. And it's okay. That doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It's just when your body, it's time, it'll shed it. It'll happen. It'll eventually occur. We fight for every pound. I'm literally fighting for each and every pound that I lose. It's hard, but we'll get through it. We're getting through it. We're doing this. So have stayed the same, still at 287 point, was it 2 or 5 or 7? See, now I don't even know, because the pointage has changed there. So I need to go back and see what that exactly is, because I may have lost some ounces. Hey, those count. They add up to pounds and inches too. I need to be, I say that before, I need to do my inches a lot more, because I really feel it in my waist it's getting there. I'm so happy about that. Clothes are a whole lot looser than they were. So going on from here, I am not going to weigh in again until the end of this month. And hopefully, prayerfully, I will be, at least hopefully we'll lose another pound by then. I hope and pray. So I'll be at that 60-pound mark lost plus. I'm hoping to be closer into the 70s or already in the 70s by the end of this month. That will be great. But I'm going to wait until the very end of this month, whatever the last Friday is on that, when I post this video, Fattie McFatville. I'm going to wait until then, so hopefully more numbers will come off. Because none of us, we don't need to do that. We don't need to get obsessed. I have before in the past, because it'll make me feel very, very happy when the numbers come off. When I lose that pound or 2 or 3 or however much it is, you get on a high. You're like, wow, look at here, I'm doing it every time I have. Of course, that's the feeling we want. And I love what Kathy said, totally Kathy on hers. If we could bottle up that feeling, that victory feeling, and just have it every time. But remember what I've talked about, that is not how a journey works. We can't have all highs. There has to be some lows. So we learn and grow from that. So this is how the journey is. It's a roller coaster. And once you get to the end, you're like, woo! What do you always say after a roller coaster? Most people. Now there's some people that hate roller coasters. But most people are like, what? I want to ride it again. I want to do it again. Because you had success. It was at the end. It turned out to be okay. It turned out great. And you wish you'd done it sooner. So that's where I'm at. I know up here, I know that's what I need to do moving forward. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to focus more on my diet, what I'm eating, what I'm putting in. I never want to write down all of my calorie intake or all of my carbs. I try to stay under 20 carbs a day, more of the keto, low carb diet, of course. But I don't exactly add it all up like I should. Because, things add up. All foods have carbs in them just about. I mean, there's some that don't have any. But even, like I said, even broccoli has carbs in them. It all adds up. So I want to focus more on that of what am I really putting in each day? And how many calories is that? Also, another thing I would love to do, I upped my game in July. I did. I lost, 6 to 7 pounds last month. It was so great compared to June, which was another standstill, which is all right because it came off in July. And I upped my game a little bit is what I did. So each month, sometimes that's what we have to do. We just have to up our game to get over those humps, what we need to do. So I want to, because I really believe moving forward, it's time to keep moving. is my exercise. This week I got in 6 miles. That is so much better than last week because of the demanding schedule and everything. What, I only did it 2 miles once? Yeah, I believe so. I marked that on my calendar in there. Last month I did 28 miles altogether. That is big to me. For someone who, I walk around all day, but to do 28 extra miles just here in my house with my video, that is like mind-blowing. Like, wow, I did that. So I can do even better this month. What I would love to do, which I've had a big problem with doing, which it took me this long to incorporate the exercise. So I finally have done that and I'm enjoying it. I like it. I feel so great after I've done it. So I would love to get up at least 30 extra minutes. That is not that much. I will not lose that much. It's just getting myself up out of that bed. Isn't that hard? Oh, if I have to really be somewhere earlier, I get up because I know I need to be there. So I know I can do this for myself to be healthier. I want to get up and either do, according to when I get up, there is a video on the Leslie Sanson for 15 minutes, just 1 mile. I could do just 1 mile in the morning. 15 minutes is not that long. So if I just get up 30 minutes extra, that should give me the time to get myself up, get going, get the TV on or my phone here and put her video on. And then by the time I walk that mile with her for 15 minutes, that 30 minutes should be ate up. And then it's my regular time to shower, to get ready, to do whatever I need to do, fix lunches, all that. So 30 more minutes, that's it. That's all I need to do in the morning is add an extra mile. Then when I get home, that's usually when I do my exercises. I know it's best to do the full exercise in the morning, but I never had, I just couldn't do it. But I think I can commit to doing 1 mile in the morning. So getting up an extra 30 minutes and then doing 2 or 3 miles. I kind of fluctuate on that. And I see how much time I have or how much energy I have by the time I do that video with her. And sometimes I want to do the 3 miles. And then other times I'm like, I just don't think I can do it tonight. So I do the 2 miles. So some is better than nothing. That's why I say. So if I at least do that mile in the morning and at least 2 at night, that's 3 miles a day. And then if I do the 3 at night, that's 4 miles a day. Wow. That will really, really help. I felt a difference. When I don't do it, my sciatica hurts worse. It's harder to get up out of the bed or in and out of the car and moving around, just more, And like Leslie says on her videos, when you wake up and exercise like that, you wake your body up. You burn more calories when you have nothing on your stomach in the morning, and then it fires off your body for the rest of the day. So you burn even more calories throughout the day because you lit up all those muscles and you lit up your body. So I'm like, I want to do that, Leslie. I want to light up my body every morning. So I'm going to start that and do my 1 mile every morning. It's just 15 minutes. That is nothing. It's over before you know it. It really is. And the motions are so easy. So I highly recommend that. If anybody's looking for an exercise routine, it's so simple. If I can do it, you can do it. You got this. So that's what I'm going to do with that. And I didn't do so well on my water yesterday. I don't know why. It was 1,000 degrees outside. I drank Coke Zero when we went to get something to eat. And I just stuck with that and decaf coffee all day. And I was like, why aren't you drinking your water? And I knew in the back of my mind, like, drink your bottle, because I have like this big liter like thing that I put ice and water in all day. And I make sure I have that drunk by the time I'm done with work. And that's a lot of water. And sometimes it's even more water. So I'm going to be more conscious of that. And I usually am. It's just something about yesterday. Sometimes that's how days are. Some days you're so gung-ho about this and gung-ho that. Oh, aren't we such persnickety people? I'm telling you. So that's what I want to do there. So still the same weight this week. That's all right. We don't want to go up from there. I don't want to go backwards. Still moving forward. Going to stick with what I'm doing. I've done very well with replacing 2 meals a day. I've had my shake or a meal bar. Most of the times I just do the Atkins shake. Sometimes I'll have the Atkins meal bar, but that's very rare. It's more so the shakes. And I've had very nutritious dinners, chicken, vegetable, salad, things like that. And the snacks I've had is more vegetables with like ranch dip or something. I've had that on hand. Things that I can have. That's what you got to do. Have it on hand. Prepare ahead, or you're going to grab something that you cannot have, that you should not have. And that's what I do. If it's not on hand and I'm hungry, I'm going to grab and be like, oh, a little few bites here and there is not going to make a difference. But it can. It really can. We don't want to sabotage ourselves. We want to prepare. Prepare. That's what been in my mind for this week is prepare. Just prepare ahead. Just doing a little bit of preparation could go a long way and carry us through our weeks. Oh, and let's talk a little again. We've talked about these several times, of the non-scale victories. We don't want to forget those. I have so many. What I suggest this week of us doing, and we'll come back on my next video next week, is I want you to write on a piece of paper from the time you started. Why did you start this journey? And I'm talking to myself too. I'm going to do the same thing. Why did I start this journey to begin with? I think we need to be reminded of what was our initial reason for starting to begin with. And there may be more than one reason. I have several reasons of why I started it, clearly. And then our non-scale victories. I have a whole list of them. Some I have shared with you before, and some I may not have got to share yet. I figure them out during the day sometimes. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I can do that now. I can fit there now. I can fit in this now. Or, there's so many different things that almost 60 pounds ago, 59 pounds ago, I could not do, or I could not put my body in those situations. You know what I mean? That I can now, just 59 pounds down. So these are tremendous goals that already have been met. And so never think what you've done is not good enough, because I'm telling you, I have felt that way through this too. You feel fat all over again, even though I know I still have 100 plus more pounds to lose, but I do not want to take from what I have already accomplished. So don't do that to yourselves. You're doing it. You're doing good. Just stick with what you're doing and you will get there. We will get there. What is my phrase? Don't stop. Never give up. Don't stop. Keep going. Don't stop. I mean, clearly, I play that in my head to myself over and over. Don't stop. Don't let anything get in your way of getting you back to your health, back to being healthy, and be the best person that you can be in this life. That's what matters. Number one. So yeah, let's make our list. Why did we start to begin with? What are our reasons? There's more pros than cons, let me tell you. And maybe you need to put on the other side how hard some things were when we were heavier. Like if we were to go backwards. Like we don't want to go backwards ever again. We want to keep moving forward no matter what. No matter what, no matter how long it takes. No matter how long. Like I said, this is not a race. There's no race to this. This may take me another year or more, and I can't look at that. I can't look at that big picture. I'm just looking at the here and the now, how to get over this one more pound I need to lose 60 pounds. Pound by pound, we shall go. Pound by pound, and we will get there. So we're going to make our list. Why we started to begin with, our non-scale victories. And when you start to write all those down and see, you're like, wow, look at all that I've accomplished already. Look at that. Wow. And then say, I never want to go back to where I was breathing so hard just getting out of the bed or out of the car. Or I couldn't do this with my kid or that with my family. The list goes on. Like me, y'all know, I couldn't get in that pool last summer. I can get in there now. I never want to go back to where I can't get in somewhere with my child. Things like that are tremendous victories. All right, I think that's all I wanted to say this week. So let's do that this week. Let's make our list, and we will convey about that on the next episode. Yes. And there's no waiting time until the end of the month, and hopefully lots of numbers will come down. Hopefully, and I'm going to walk my mile in the morning and do 2 or 3 at night. and sweat some of this fatness off. Sweat it off. Oh yeah, work it out and get strong. That's what Leslie says. Get strong. That's we're pumping. I lift weights too with her. That's we're pumping. We're getting strong, and I feel it. I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah. That's what it's about. We want to get healthy. We want to be strong. Okay, everybody. I want you to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Start in little things. I know this can be a tough journey. This is tough. It is. I never want to say this is easy because it's not. It's not. And you're strong. You're so strong to get through this weight loss journey that we are on together. We're on this together. And we will overcome it and be on the other side one day and be like, wow, look at the goals we accomplished. Something we thought we could never do. I mean, I've totally thought that many times. I'll never get over this. I'll never be able to get past it. I'm getting past it slowly but surely. It's happening. It's happening. Getting the mind clear of all that junk of why we emotionally eat, why we do this, why we do that, analyzing ourselves, self-cleaning. That's what it's all about. Every single day. Every single day. Well, I'm here for you, and I know you're here for me, and we're going to have a great week and the rest of this month. Yes, we are. We're going to achieve those goals and reach higher levels, not on the scale, not those higher levels on the scale. The scale is going to be lower levels. All right, everybody, I want you to be blessed, and please, what was I going to say? Brain, there it goes. There's the human side right there of what? What was I going to say? Brain fart. There it happened. It just went in the air, went right in here, and then went right out the ear. Did y'all see it? Did you see the thought just go right out that window over there? Yeah, there you have it. Be blessed. That's what it boils down to. Be blessed. Take care of yourself. And please, that's what it was. Please what? Please and thank you? What was I going to say? Please what? Please make your list. It went out of the brain twice. See, this overloaded mind of mine here lately. Overload. This crazy lady. Oh, please make your list. We will convey next week about it. And thank you for watching. I don't say that enough. Thank you so much for all of you who have subscribed to my channel, who watch me every week, and who comment such encouraging words. I've gotten to know so many of you on here, just through on here. I haven't met you in person, or we've talked on the phone. Thank you so much for viewing and liking my channel and subscribing. You mean the world. Couldn't do this without you guys. All right, I will see you guys later. Taters. Maybe Saturday. Might have something up my sleeve then. If not, I will see you on Singing Sunday, and we will sing ourselves happy again. All right, everyone. Be blessed. See you later.